The Department of Children and Families is investigating a local mother who had to be saved from jumping off a highway overpass. She had her infant daughter in her arms at the time.
Now the construction worker and police officer who rescued the two are being praised for their heroic actions. Happened around 6:30 Tuesday night on the Overland Bridge part of I-95 North. Channel 4's Ashley Mitchum is joining us now live to tell us what's happening right now with this. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning. Well, DCF has now stepped in and they are investigating this mother who is also charged with child neglect right now for what happened yesterday. At this point, all we are going to say is that she's a 24-year-old from Palm Coast. News4JAX, we've chosen to not show her picture or reveal her name because she is being mentally evaluated right now, and we want to wait until more develops with this case. Again, DCF is investigating at this point, but yesterday News4JAX spoke to the construction worker who stepped in to save this local mom and her 4-month-old who were on the end of the highway looking like they were going to jump off. The construction worker says his instincts just kicked in. He knew something wasn't right, so he grabbed the baby and alerted a police officer.
The busy interstate, the scene of a frightening ordeal. A construction worker, part of the Overland Bridge project, noticed an SUV with a flat tire, and a woman a few hundred yards away in a closed-off part of the interstate with her baby in a carrier next to her. Witnesses say the mother and the baby were dangerously close to the edge, probably 1 to 2 feet away, and were concerned she was going to jump and take her infant with her. The construction worker flagged down a police officer responding to that disabled vehicle, then took matters into his own hands, grabbing the baby in the carrier. Moments later, another officer arrived.
The woman was not having any conversation with the officer, was not even acknowledging his presence when he was trying to talk to her, and obviously that's a definite concern for us.
Officer Daniel Gaynor made a split-second decision, lunging at the woman and pulling her to safety. Investigators say she admitted she drank a bottle of liquor, took numerous types of drugs, and then drove the baby. They Baker-acted the 24-year-old and charged her with child neglect. Many are thankful for that construction worker and the fast-acting officers who saved the day.
It was a group effort. We couldn't have asked for a better outcome because the last thing we'd want to be working would be a fatality or a possible fatality with a child.
Many of you have also commented on social media praising the rescuers. Jane Meyer says that wonderful man is that baby's guardian angel. And Maria Del Carmen Holt says, thank you, God, for the fast actions of the construction worker and the police officer.
That mother is now in the Duval County Jail where she is receiving mental assistance. We will, of course, stay on this case and bring you the updates. Police have told us that the 4-month-old is safe at home with her father. I'm live from the north side. Ashley Mitchum, Channel 4, the local station.